It is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and it is the 4th of September. So the Scraptember prompt for today is a double page layout. So that is exactly what I'm going to do. I have a total of 2, 6, 7 photos for this double page layout. And I have this super fun Alaska paper that I actually purchased in Alaska, and I only had one piece of it, so I went ahead and cut it in half. So this is a 6-inch strip, and I'm going to use it on some black cardstock. So I'm going to work on the left-hand side of this double page spread first, and then I will bring in the right side. So this one, I have 2 3x4 photos, and we had gone on this hike, and somebody had like a rope so you could climb up this tree to a different part of the trail. So of course that's where we went up, and I took pictures of the kids climbing, and I had this frame from Simple Stories, Simple Vintage Lemon Twist. I kind of have been loving this collection this month, and I think I'm going to try and kill this collection. So actually, I think I worked backwards, and I've done some videos for this month with this collection, and this is kind of what I have left. So I never had any of the papers to go with it, so I just add my own things. So I have 2 frames left. I have this one and then the one I'm going to use on the other side. So for the title of this one, I'm just going to use this foam sticker that says sweet. And I also wanted to add a chipboard piece that says squeeze the day. And so I realized that when I went to put the squeeze the day down, there wasn't enough room. So I had to tear up that center paper and move it up a little bit. So that's what you saw me doing there. Now, I wasn't really sure embellishment wise. I figured I was going to use a couple of the hearts, so I put them on there, and then I was like, you know what? I'm going to start working on the other side and kind of see where I want to go with this. So I have kind of the base design of the left-hand side. So now I'm going to work on the right-hand side. So I have 1 frame left, and so I'm going to use that. So this is a frame of a waterfall, and there are waterfalls everywhere in Alaska, and I love waterfalls. And we were just driving down the road, and we thought we saw one. So we pulled off and hiked back to it, and my son decided he needed to go for a swim in a waterfall. Like, that's something he's never done. My husband and I have actually swam in a waterfall, but it was in Hawaii, so it was warmer. This waterfall is like glacier water, so it is chilly. But he decided he needed to go for a swim, and so I took several pictures. So the picture in the frame is just of the waterfall, and then I have 4 2x3 pictures of him taking his little dip into this waterfall. So I went ahead and put the waterfall in the frame, and then decided to back these 4 in some yellow pattern paper from Vicki Boutin. So here I am trying to decide how I want to use this paper. And ultimately, I actually want to use it on the vertical versus the horizontal that I have on the other side. But the way that my paper is cut, That's not really how it works. But because it's just words over and over, I was able to cut it in half. So I have 2 6x6 squares, and I actually just lined them up on the right hand side, and it actually worked. Like I'm sure if I looked really closely where that join is, you can kind of see it, but for the most part, I cover it up with the pictures. So it's pretty covered up. So I'm going to kind of do like a wonky stack of these photos over to the right-hand side on top of that Alaska paper. And then I'm going to put the framed bit over on that black cardstock. So same element to a double page spread, but it's not like a continuous. It's, I guess they're more companion-y type pages. So I'm going to use this Zesty as my title for this side. And you can kind of see here, I'm going to put them together. I know that it's a little like barely cut off on the right hand side. So I don't think you'll miss too much, but it's just a little cut off. So I want to use the rest of these chipboard pieces and the fake brads that are here. And so I decided to make a little cluster up on the top right hand corner of the left hand side. So I'm going to start with that piece. It says sweetness, and then I'm going to put the fake brads down. I actually get all of them used up. I had a couple of chipboard pieces. One said life is good, so I go ahead and get that on one of the photos there. But there I got all of the brads done and chipboard pieces from that, so that's super exciting. And I am going to try and use up a good portion of the foam. I am going to add some hearts and some butterflies and a floral bit. And here's where I decide that I actually want to bring some more yellow in. So this is just a cut-off piece from a Paige Evans paper. And I'm going to go ahead and distress the edges, and then I'm just going to stick them underneath that join so that there's just a little bit more, bringing in some more of that yellow. And I have 2 tiny little pieces from those cutoffs, and I decide to make some banners to put up there at that top of that little cluster that I am starting up there as well. Now, there's a die cut piece. There's actually a couple of die cut pieces that kind of look like book plates. And I decided that I just wanted them peeking out. I didn't necessarily want the words that went with it. So one is on top of the photo of my daughter, and one is in that cluster up in the top corner as well. And like I said, I am going to try and get all of these hearts on there, and I do kind of move them around a little bit. The one fake brad with the what are these? Lemons on it, which I am now realizing is not actually stuck to my page. Down by the word sweet, I wanted it to sit on top of my foam title there, so I just added another piece of fun foam to the back of that. I had a little ticket, actually. It was just half a ticket, so I went ahead and put that on top of the word sweet, and I think that's going to do it for the left-hand side. So on the right-hand side, I'm just adding a couple of word stickers. and those hearts. And I did, after everything was done, I found some alphas to do the word dip. So my title on the right hand side says Zesty Dip. Kind of sounds like something you should eat, but it's not. I just thought it was kind of cute, and all the colors worked really well. So there is my final layout of my double page. So I really hope that you enjoyed this. I have lots of close-ups. I usually try to take 1 or 2 close-ups and then the full page for you to kind of get an idea of what like the clusters are and that type of thing. So I have those for both of the layouts. So you basically get 2 separate layouts because it isn't a continuous double page, but I think it totally works. So that is going to do it for me today. I really hope you enjoyed this process. I will have the playlist for Scraptember listed down below. And remember to wear your crown, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.